Right. So in last class, we are trying to understand how to access the classes. When you access the class, how compiler and JVM finding the classes we have discussed. When we access a class, first compiler searching local. If not available, searching in the class. If not available, searching in the current Java file. If not available, searching for import statement. Okay, it is looking for import statement. So if import statement is available with star, if import statement not available, searching for a.class file, a.java file in the current package. Next, if import statement is there with star, then it is searching for a.class file, a.java file in the current package. If not available, searching in imported package p1. If they are also not available, throwing compile time error. If you use import statement with dot a with directly class name, then compiler and JVM searching for the class in only p1 package. In p1 package, if the class is not available, compiler will throw error. Okay, right. Now, next point, either in the current package or in another package, if you have what you call, if you have both the dot class file and dot java file, it is not using dot class file directly. First, it is checking dot class file dot java file timestamp. If a timestamp is the same, then it will use the existing dot class file. If dot java file timestamp is greater than dot class file timestamp, then it recompiling the dot java file. Are you catching my point? So this is the points we have discussed, and we have practiced a lot of test cases. Now today we need to continue. Some more points are there. Okay, last 2 to 3 points are there. We need to learn. Okay. Okay, fine. Now let us try to see all the questions related to import statement. We have completed already learn all questions related to package statement. Okay. How can we create two different public classes with the same name in a same package? Okay, this is the last question we discussed by using sub packages concept. Okay, then import keyword entry questions. Some interesting questions are there. Please try to watch. How can we access one package classes from another package classes? By using either fully qualified name or by using import statement. What is the difference between fully qualified name and import statement? Fully qualified name means package name dot class name. Import statement means just we write import statement at a class at a Java file level one time, and we directly use the class name. Okay, if I use a fully qualified name, you must repeatedly use the package name every time when I use the class. If I use import statement, we no need to write repeatedly. We will write import statement only one time, and then that import statement will automatically attach package name to the class names available in the Java file. Can we import statement? Can we place import statement anywhere in the source file? No, you must place import statement only after package and before class declaration. Can we place multiple import statements? Yes. Okay. Can we place multiple import statements? Yes, possible. Next, can we place multiple import statements for the same class? Can we place multiple import statements for same class? No. Okay, for same class not possible, because only one time you need to import the class for the same class. Let us try to test it. Okay, now go to your folder, D drive, 9 AM, packages, open test algorithm, P2 package, open test.java file, open with notepad, and here I am writing import p1.a. If I write import p1.a, we cannot create source file level class with the same name. Right, I commented. Save it. Import p1.a. I am writing before package. Allowed or not allowed? Let us test. Open command prompt. Java C p2 slash a dot java. Compiled. Sorry, not a. Sorry. Not a. I should compile. Test p2 test.a. Compile. Look at that. Compiler throwing error. Class or interface or enum expected. Error coming to package, because package statement cannot be a second statement. Nah? That's why it's throwing error. It should be the first statement. Import statement allowed after package and before class declaration. Now here class declaration. Now I am placing at last. Is it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Compiler will throw error. Class or interface or enum expected. You cannot write import statement here. Then I am writing here import A. Then next, can I write import statement multiple times for the same class? For the same class, import p1.a have written clear screen, compile. Look at there. Compiler should throw error but not throwing error. Okay, it is not throwing error. So what it is doing, it is just ignoring second import, only taking first import. I'll catch my point. So if I use same package, same class 2 times, right, what you are getting now, compiler is not throwing any error. It is just ignoring second import statement, considering only first import statement. Is it clear? Fine. Then now clear screen. Now go here. So where is that? Tell me, can we place multiple import statements for different classes, for different classes and different packages? Yes, allowed. For different classes and different packages allowed. Can we place multiple import statement for the same class? Yes, will be placed, but second import statement will be ignored. What is the meaning of class naming conflict? How can we solve it? Tell me, what is the meaning of class naming conflict? Now look at here. In a P1 package, I have, look at there. In a P1 package, where is that P1 package? In a P1 package, I have class A. Okay, and in P2 package also I have class A. Then this is called what? Class naming conflict. So class name is available in multiple packages. Then how can we solve it? Tell me, right? How can we solve it? If you write A directly, A1 equal to new A, it is searching in current package. So here you should not use import p1.a. If I use import p1.a, it is accessing from p1 package. Na? Then what you write? If you want to access from p1 package, write p1.a a1 equal to new p1.a. Then if you want to access from p2 package, you must write what? p2.a a2 equal to new p2.a. Then a1.m1 method you call with a1 and a2. So tell me, how can we solve a name conflict problem by using fully qualified name? You must call class names by using package name. Now let us go to command prompt and test it. Kernel java c p2 tested.java compile, and if you run java p2 java p2 dot test, look at there. Now m1 is executed from class p1.a, m1 is executed from p2.a. Is it clear my point? Right. Not only that, now I am going to write one more package. I am importing one more package. Import p3.a, p3.a, and tell me, now go to p3 package, test all go. I am just copy paste it. Now I am writing one more package here, or what? P3. Now in the P3 package also I have a.java. Now remove this dot class file, right click, open with, okay, notepad, look at there. Now I am writing, it is P3. Listen carefully, save it. Now here I am writing here, M1 is executed from class P3A. Listen, important point now. Now go to test.java file. In a test.java file, when I have P1, P2 classes, there is no problem. Okay, I'm writing P1 dot star and I'm writing P3 dot star. Okay, P3 dot star. Listen. Important point. Now here I am removing. Okay, this one P1 dot a removed and P1 dot a removed. When I have package in current package and another package, current package and an imported package, compiler doesn't have any confusion. It is giving priority to imported package P1 with a class name, or current package P2 with a star. But if the class is available in two imported packages, already catching my point? If the class is available in two imported packages, then what will happen? Listen, clear screen, compile it, java c p2.test.java compile. It will throw saved or not saved. Oh, with star na, it is taking current package. Okay, why there is no compile time error? Because of star, it is taking the class from current package. So I am writing aa.java. Okay, in current package I'm not making it available. Hello, Understand? If algorithm you know, you can find the mistake. Actually, I expected here compiler should throw error, but compile time error not coming. Why compile time error not coming? Because of algorithm. It is finding the class in the current Java file, current package, and linking from the current package. Okay, let me show you that. Now compile it. Look at the dot class file created background. Okay, execute. If I execute, it is executing from current Java file. M1 is executed from p2.a. So then if you want to get compile time error with a star, you should make sure the class is not available here. I taken as aa.java, clear screen, compile, compile. Look at there. Now compiler throwing error. Reference to A is ambiguous. Both p3.a in p3, p1.a in p1 matched. Okay, na? So what the question I have asked, what is the meaning of class naming conflict? How can we solve it? What is the meaning of class naming conflict? If a class is available in two imported packages, and if you try to use directly class name by its name as a1 equal to new a, then compiler will throw error, ambiguous error, because it is unable to decide the class must access from p1 package or p3 package. Then what is the solution to this problem? Okay, shall I write AA here? Can I write p1.a and p3.a here? If I write p1.a here, p3.a, compiler going to p1 package, searching for class A, available. Compiler go to p3 package, searching for class A, available. But here this A, which A? p1.a na p3.a na, here you didn't mention. Then again compiler will get confusion. Let us see now what compiler, how respond. Look at there, it is throwing error. A type with the same simple name is already defined by the single type import of A. Okay, so now look at there. Import p3.a, second import statement, compiler throwing error here, and also compiler throwing error for class A also. Reference is throwing error. So if you try to add import statement with .a in two different packages, then compiler will throw error. Then what I will do here, I am going to write here A place I am writing p1.a, and here I am writing p1.a. Let us see now, program compiled or not. Clear screen. And now Java C p2/test.java. So we are getting still compile time error for p3.a. A type with the same simple name is already defined by the single type import of A. It is throwing error. So what to do? I have to remove either that or this, or I should use with what? Star. P3 dot star. Import P3 dot star. I have to write here. Then go to clear screen. Compile successfully. Java C with star, no problem. Compiler whenever use star, it is feeling that some other class you are accessing. Okay, and execute. Which class will come output? P1 package class output will come. Look at that p1.a. Next, if you want access from P3, you must write what? P3.p3. Save it. Go to command prompt, clear screen, and now compile it and then execute. So interviewer definitely will ask question. Now the class is executing from P3. If I have a class in a two packages with the same name, if you access that class, from which package the class will become? Your answer is compiler will throw ambiguous error. So you must use a fully qualified name. You must use fully qualified name, right? Can I use both classes? Yeah. Then what I should use? Two times you should use a fully qualified name. P1 dot P3 dot P1 dot P3 dot. Then this is A1 dot M1 and this is A2 dot M1. Two times you have to call. Okay. Everyone understand? Save it. Save it. You have to practice every day. Packages chapter. Only packages chapter. If you practice, complete Java will be under your control. So you want Java to be under your control, or you will be under Java control depending on your practice. So like in your BTech, if you are just attending the class and leaving it and continue playing with the PUBG game, then days will not work out. Okay, your life will not work out. So now the valuable enjoy days are over. Okay, before joining this course, your enjoyable days are there. Once you join the course, then enjoyable days are over. Now it should be responsible. You must feel responsible. Okay, so if you are not feeling responsible every day, not practicing every day, so you are going to face a lot of problems. You know, day by day, I'm going to teach you big projects. Okay, day by day, increase big projects. Today in 7 o'clock batch, I have taught two projects of 100 lines of code each. Okay, two projects of 100 lines of code each I have explained today. Okay, let me show you. Company AC, company centralized AC, right? So look at here, 100 lines of code I taught. So while I'm teaching these many big projects here, then if you are not practicing, then definitely you will face problem. You will die like anything. And every day, yesterday topic, today topic, tomorrow, I will not revise, but I will use. Everyday topic I will use in the next class. In that process, if you are not practicing, definitely you will get confusions, especially packages chapter you have to practice. Then complete Java under your control, because compiler and JVM algorithm fully you are practicing. Understand? Now tell me, is this question understand? What is the meaning of class naming conflict? If a class is created with the same name in two different packages, and if you are importing both packages, then compiler will get confused and throw error. How can we solve this error? We can solve this error by using fully qualified name. When should we use both import statement and fully qualified name of the class? If you are using the classes with a different name in different packages, then no problem. You can use just import statement. If at all any class you are accessing, which is available in two different packages, then you must use what? Fully qualified name. What is the difference between import p1.star and p1.a? p1.star will provide access to all classes. Babu, import keyword will not import, change your mind. Import keyword only will link, it will not import. Let me show you one small test case program, okay? So that you will get clarity what the meaning of import, what the meaning of loading. Look at there, notepad, I'm writing a class. I'm writing a class called, let's say, test only, open bracket, close bracket. In this class, I'm creating a1 equal to new a. Okay. In this class, I'm writing a1 equal to new a. And again, I'm repeatedly writing a2 equal to new a. I can create objects. I can create objects at class level or inside main method, your wish. And I'm creating object for string class, string s1 equal to new string. Okay, right. I'm creating, okay, I'm using system class variable, system s2 semicolon. Okay, just I'm writing s2 equal to semicolon, or you can assign another value called null. Like this, I have created these many objects. Save it. I'm saving in a separate package called go to packages. And here I'm saving, right click, new, a folder I'm creating with a package called p5. Right? In the package p5, I'm saving this test.java file. Okay. And now tell me, this test.java file belongs to a package called p5. Just I'm writing package p5. Then next, I wanted to access this class A. It is available in which package? Package p1. It is available in package p1. Now this package p1 bringing outside. Okay. I'm bringing outside. Copy outside. Okay, package p1, then come to package p1. Now in package p1 already we have a.class file, a.java file. Then go to command prompt. Where is this? Test.java file. This is the code written. Import statement I should write. Import p1.a, or you can write p1.star. Okay, import p1.a or p1.star. Save it. Save it. Then come to command prompt. Now I'm compiling this program. Java C. What do you write? Java C p5/test.java. I have to change the folder structure. cd dot come out. cls Java C p5/test.java. Okay. Okay. Right. So Java C p5/test.java. Now compile successfully. Observe decompiling Java P space. All people know na p5 dot how to read the bytecode. All people know. Observe what import keyword is doing. Import keyword will not import the class into JVM. Import keyword will attach this package p1.a to the class wherever A is available. Okay, look at there. Look at there. Look at there. In the .java, in the class file, observe p5 is attached to the class test. p1 is attached to the class A. Everybody watch it? So tell me what package statement is doing? Package keyword linking the package to currently creating class. Import keyword is linking the package to the accessing classes. So import keyword will not import. English import don't apply. Again repeating, import keyword don't apply. Okay, imported English meaning don't apply. Many people are feeling like that. That's wrong. Import keyword only meant for linking the package name to class programmatically. Instead of you writing fully qualified name, import keyword will add. Then tell me, string class, system class, these two classes are available in our project? No, they are available in a java.lang package. Compiler software will automatically attach java.lang package to our classes, system and string classes. You no need to worry. All the people got clarity on import keyword? Import keyword will not import. Import keyword will provide access to a class that is available in the package called P1. Okay, na? Right, tell me, what is the difference between import p1.star and p1.a? Right, now import p1.star will provide access. Use the word called access, don't use the word called import. Will provide access to all public classes available in p1. Will provide access only to the class A. Here it will give the first priority to the classes available in the current package. Here it will access A class only from p1 package. With the star I can create outer class. With a star we can create outer class with the same class name in the same Java file. Here we cannot create outer class. If outer class is there, we cannot use import statement. In projects development, star is not recommended because if I use a star, priority giving to current Java file and current Java file package, and moreover it is not giving the information what classes we are accessing from this package. In projects it is recommended to use this p1.a because it is giving information what class we are accessing, and also will give priority to only p1. Okay, next, why import p1.a syntax is recommended in the project already completed. If we place import p1.a, can we create class A in the current source file? No. Assume in the current package p1 and imported package p2, we have a.class file. Then from the below statement from where package a.class file is loaded. For import p1.star, class is loaded from p2. From import p1.a, class is loaded from p1. Will import statement load a class into JVM? No. Import statement doesn't load class into JVM. Let me prove that point. Okay, let me prove that point. Look at here, I am creating main method. Okay, I am creating main method. Okay, I am removing. Okay, let me create another Java file with the same in another package. Okay, so that you will have all the classes here. Now I am writing package p6, package p6. I am writing import p1.a. Okay, import p1.a, and I am writing class test open bracket closed bracket. That's it. I'm not doing anything else. Just I have added import statement, right click, new folder p6. Inside p6 folder I am saving the class test.java. Now save it, go to command prompt, clear screen, java c, observe sir, java c p6 slash test.java compile. Then next I am trying to execute this class java p6.test. When you write main method is not there, I have to create main method with what syntax? Public static void main. If you want to run main method required, na? Just I am writing a message system.out.println of double quotes. What I am writing? Test is loaded. Save. Okay, or I can say test main. Simply I'm writing message test main. Go to command prompt, clear screen. One new command I'm introducing now. Please try to observe all people. Java C p6 slash test.java compile, and then execute. Look at that, we are getting a message test main. But I want to know this class is loaded into JVM memory and then main method executed. I want to see the complete flow of the execution. For that, you must run the command with an option called -verbose. What I should use? -verbose. Already you know one of the option called -cp, right? -class path, -d, -source file, right? Like this, you have seen several options. And another option here, what is that? Java space -verbose. I'm writing p6 p6 dot test I am writing. Then if I run this program, okay, if you run this program, then Java command start the JVM by showing complete information. Verbose means details will be displayed to us. What is happening background, the details will be showing to us. Java hyphen verbose, if you write JVM, how it is starting displayed, and what are the classes are loading into JVM will be displayed, and our class also loading will be displayed. Observe. Oh my God, how much information is showing to us. Look at here. Now scroll up, 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 scroll up. Oh. Now, what the first class loaded into JVM? Java.lang.object class, because Java.lang.object class is the parent class. To run this class test, these many classes has to load into JVM. Oh, how many classes are loaded? Background observe. Loading, 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 loading. After JVM is ready to execute our class, somewhere at last, okay, the class will be loaded. Let me go here, search for the class. Okay, click on this black screen, and then now edit find for what I want to find. Test class. Look at there. Oh, this is the first. Now look at there, test. So here we are getting output test main. Now go up somewhere, you will see. Look at there. Class loaded p6 dot test. Let us see, is p1 dot a loaded or not? Okay, p1 dot a. Look at there. Are you getting anywhere? p1 dot a. Find next. I'm getting beep sound. Not found. Tell me, is import statement meant for loading the class, importing class, meant for linking the class? Come on. Expecting answer from everyone. Import keyword is meant for only linking the package name to the class, but not for loading. It will not load. Okay. Then observe. If I write the class name now, A1 equal to new A. Now class loaded into JVM or not? Come on. Class loaded into JVM now. Here main start, copy paste, main end. Between main start and main end, now we will see class A is loaded. Let me show you that. Clear screen, compile successfully, and execute. Now we are getting message only test main end. Now if you use hyphen verbose option, look at that. Test main start. Now class loaded p1.a. Okay, na? So import keyword is not meant for loading. Import keyword is meant for only, below, for what purpose? Linking only. So this p1 is cut here, added here, and added here. This line is removed. This p6 is cut here, added to this class declaration, and it is removed. So package statement and import statement not for packing, not for importing. They're meant for only linking purpose. This thought should come to your mind. I hope I have given that thought. Then what compiler will do with this import statement? Compiler will link it. Okay, compiler will link to the class, but if the class is not available, I have not used any class from that, just for fun I have written import statement. Then tell me, compiler software will go and verify is the p1 package available or not. What JVM will do, what compiler will do, let me show you. Then go to the folder, and I am changing this p1 package name as p11. Okay, save it. Come to command prompt. In the test.java file, p1.star I have taken. Compiler searching for, if you want to provide access to p1 package, first of all, p1 package must be there. P1 package is not there, hence compiler will throw error. Look at that. I have to remove this p6, sorry. Save it, go, clear screen, compile. We'll get a compile time error. Package p1 doesn't exist. If you are using import statement with one package, that package must be available. If not available, compiler will throw error. Then I am creating that package p1 with empty. I'm not creating any class. Okay, I'm just deleting these classes. Okay, so I deleted this class. Then come to here, clear screen, and now look at there. Package p1 doesn't exist. Okay, package p1 is available. Package P1 is available, but still I'm getting compile time error. Package P1 doesn't exist. What the meaning of it? Bolo, what the meaning of it? If you want to call this package P1 as a package, if you want to call this folder as a package, it must link to one class na? Hello, are you catching my point? It must link to one class, then only we can call it as a package. Just a folder is not a package. I hope you understand my definition is valid. My definition is valid, right? So whatever I taught is point is correct. Now look at the compiler clearly telling, Array, package P1 is there. That is not package, Rababu. That is that's just a folder. Now I am creating one text file. Let's say what happened. I'm creating just one text file. Let's say test.txt. Some text file I created. Then go to command prompt, compile. What happened? Let's see. I'm throwing error. Package P1 doesn't exist. Okay. Now go to folder. Right click, new text.class file. Okay. a.java. I created one Java file. Then go to command prompt. Click compile. Java C p6/test.java. Look at that. Now compile. Okay, everyone understand? So if the folder doesn't contain any Java files, p1.star. What the meaning of p1.star? p1.star means this p1. If you want to call this p1 as a package, it must contain at least one Java file. Is the Java file compiled? Hello, did you understand? Is the Java file compiled? No, not compiled. Why not compiled? Star means just go and see available or not. Now, in place of star, I am writing A. What the meaning of p1.a? p1.a means go into p1, verify the class A is available or not. Now tell me, class A available or not available? Class A available or not available? Not available. It is throwing error. What? Cannot access A because bad Java file a.java file. Now right click, open with notepad. All these points, are you catching my point or confusing by teaching this much depth? Am I confusing by teaching this depth? All are people understand? Tell me, is this program now compiled or not compiled? Is this program compiled or not compiled? With the p1.star, with the p1.star, where is that p1.a? Yeah, with the p1.star, I am telling only package available. In that package, any at least one Java file available or not, check. Now I am asking, go to p1.a means p1 package must be there. Inside p1 package, a.java file must be there. Inside a.java file, class A must be there. Class A is there, but is it a p1.a? It is just class A. It is not p1.a, na? So compiler will throw a bad source file. Cannot access. Cannot access because inside a.java file, class A is there, but it is not p1.a. You are asking to access p1.a, but it is not p1.a. So throwing error. So what I should write here? I must add package p1. If I add a package p1, what happened? Now this P1 is linked to A, then it become what? Class A. Now is it compiled or not compiled? Not compiled. We'll get one more error. What is that? Public. Public is missing. Now all the setup is done, but the A is not public. Now I am declaring it as a public. Where is the Java file? I'm declaring as public class A. Then clear screen, Java C. Program now successfully compiled. Dot class file generated. Look at that. Dot class file generated. I have not used any class here, sir. I have not used class A, but still dot class file created. If with the statement p1.star, class is not compiled. No class compiled from Java file, from the package. If I use p1.a, compiler will compile the class and generate dot class file. But if you run this code, with hyphen verbose, p1.a loaded or not loaded? Not loaded. Look at that. Test main start, test main end. Okay, if you want to load the class, import statement will compile the class, but import statement doesn't load the class. So that is the point to tell you all these test cases I have taken. Okay, now, right? Will import statement load a class into JVM? Let me write. Will import statement compile a class? Compile a class. What is your answer? Will import statement compile a class from a Java file? Answer is yes. Okay. Yes or no na? I'm giving options. Yes, yes, or no, or depends. Tell me, yes or no na, depends. Yes or no na, depends. Depends. What depends? Depending on, depending on, depending on what? The import keyword you have used. With import p1 dot start, not compiled. With import p1 dot a, compiled. Okay na? Next, will import statement load class into JVM? Yes or no na, depends. Come on, yes or no na, depends. Yes or no na, depends. Answer is no, not depends. Okay, I'm giving answer also. Look at that italic shape, bold symbol I am giving. Compiler adding changes with respect to package statement and import statement. Okay, with package statement, compiler adding the package name to currently creating class in the Java file. Import statement will attach package name to the accessing classes. It doesn't import any class into JVM. Actually, the word import is wrong. You must use the word use. You know, .NET people has created the import keyword correctly. Okay, import will not be there in .NET. In .NET we have the keyword is using p1.a. Using p2.a will be there. So .NET people has identified the committed mistake and they corrected it in their language. Okay, what are the default package, default predefined Java package that we no need to import? Already have explained. What is the default predefined package that no need to import? Tell me here. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Somewhere I have shown you. Okay, somewhere I have shown you. I think I have closed it. Let me open again. Now p5 package test.java file, open with which package? Java.lang package. So here I have not, if you want to access class A from p1 package, I should write. If you want to access class string, you must write, no need to write import java.lang. Java.lang package is default imported package. So if you intend to ask a question, what is the default imported package? What is the answer? Java.lang package. What is the difference between import statement and class path? Bah, this is a horrible statement. Are you ready? What is the difference between import statement and class path? Are you ready? What is the difference between import statement and class path? Tell me, is there any difference between import statement and class path? Can you please, you yourself tell me what import statement doing, what class path is doing? Import statement will tell where the class is available, in which package this class belongs to which package. The package is P1. That P1 may be available in the current working directory or may be available in different directory. Na? If you want to access a class from one package to another package, you must use import statement. Okay, na? If you want to access a class or a package from one folder to another folder, one directory to another directory want to access, then what should I use? Class path. Hello, try to understand. Import statement is talking about package. Class path is talking about directory or folder. In which folder the class or package available is telling by class path. Import statement is telling in which package it is available. Let me explain it with one small example, okay, so that you will get clarity. Now open this test.java file, which is belongs to p6 package, import p1.a. Here I am writing a1 equal to new a, and then I'm calling a1.m1 method, save it. Okay, currently you don't get any compile time error and you no need to set any class path. Okay, compile it, compile successfully, because p6 package and p1 package both are available in the same folder. Where is that folder? Observe, in the packages folder, p1 package, p6 package both are available in the same folder. In p1 package, a.java file, open with notepad. Here I'm writing public void m1 of open bracket closed bracket system dot out dot println of double quotes a m1 from package p1. am1 from package p1, just I have written message like this. Then now go to command prompt, clear screen, देखो dot class file को बना किया बना दिया, whatever Hindi. And now compile it, compile successfully. Look at their dot class file created. Why? Because the package is available in the same project folder. Tell me, for example, let me give an example to you. You and your father, mother, all are living in the same house. In a single house you have. Okay, in single house you have. Then now this is your bedroom. This is your parents' bedroom. Okay, child bedroom, parents' bedroom, a lot of other things. Okay. Then now tell me, you and your father are here. Okay, your father and you are here. Father and you. Then your father asking you, "Arey, please give me that book." Then you directly take the book and giving to him. But the book is not available here. Your father asking for one book. It is not available here. Then in this house, where it is available? You don't know. Then you're asking, na, in which room it is available? Then your father is telling that in your child bedroom it is there. Then with that help you are going to child bedroom. In child bedroom, in a particular shelf. This is a shelf 1 and this is what? Shelf 2. Shelf 1, shelf 2. Okay. In a shelf 1, the book is available. Go and bring. And tell me here. Here the room is what? Folder. Room is a folder. In the room, shelf 1 is what? Package. Shelf 2 is what? Another package. All are catching my point? Right? Now, the room address is given by using class path. The shelf address is given by using import. Rabuji, all people understand? Right. Now, currently, the P6 package, P1 package available at the same place. That's why no compile time error and no runtime error. Program successfully compiled and executed. Program successfully compiled and executed. We are getting output AM1 from package P1. Now what I am doing, I am moving this package P1, Control X, taking to another drive, C drive, test folder. Any folder you can go, okay? Just I am taking C:test because every time I don't want to create different place. Now I am placing it here. C:'P1.class file I am deleting, not required. Only Java file I am maintaining here. Then in the current directory, where is that? Current directory, in current directory, current directory D drive, 9 AM, packages folder. Look at there. Is there any P1 package here? No. Then I inform to compiler software. Array compiler software. Compiler software. Now this A class is available in the P1 package. Then compiler software by default search for P1 package where? In the current directory. In current directory of P6 package. P6 package current directory is what? Packages folder. In packages folder it is not available. Hence compiler software will throw error. Cannot find symbol package P1. Look at that. Package P1 doesn't exist. Everybody got clarity? Yeah? Package P1 doesn't exist. Then tell me, I should inform to JVM, why should inform to compiler where package P1 is available. How can inform? Set a class path equal to, set class path equal to, what I should write? C:/test. If I write C:/test, which package will found? P1 package will found. But what about P6 package? P6 package will not found, right? P6 package available in the current directory. So you must write dot semicolon. Then observe, compile. Look at there. Now program successfully compiled in the P1 package. Look at their dot class file is created. And then now if you execute P6.test, it is successfully executed. Now tell me, if I don't write dot semicolon, JVM search for P6 in the C:/test not available will get exception. That's why I included dot semicolon. With the dot semicolon, P6 package is found, test.class file is found. Inside test.class file, you have used P1.a. Because of P1.a, JVM going to the class path and searching C:/test available there, executed successfully, output is coming. Did you understand difference between import statement and class path? Import statement is used for finding, to tell in which package class is available. Class path is used to tell in which folder the package is available. Era Babu, all the people got clarity? Yeah? Now, let me write something like this. Tell me, what should I do? You should tell, okay? I'm removing this import. I'm removing that import and I have written A1 equal to new A. Only have written A1 equal to new A. Already I set the class path also, right? I set the class path to, I set the class path to p6 slash, sorry, set class path c colon dot, c colon test I have written. Then if I compile this program, program compiler, not compiler. Come on, come on. Is this program compiler, not compiler? I have set class path. I have set class path p6 slash test dot, I set class path current directory c colon test. Then in a dot, in a current directory and c colon test, it is searching for which class? A. Searching for a dot class file. Is a dot class file available in current directory? No. Is a dot class file available in the c colon test? No. Then compiler will throw error, cannot find symbol class A. Cannot find symbol class A. Cannot find symbol class A. Where class A is available? It is available in P1 package. How can I tell in which package it is available? By class path? No. By using import. Import P1.A I should write. So if you write import P1.A, now we are informing to compiler, or a compiler, the class A is available in the package P1 rabbi. Then compiler asking where package P1 is available. Package P1 is available in the class path. Now compiled successfully and executed successfully. You have to accept, you have to continue. If you confuse, that is your problem, not my problem. So confusion masters, I cannot do anything. Oh, this is meant for that too. This is meant for this. Okay. Import keyword not meant for setting the, not meant for finding the package. Import is meant for only informing this class available in which package. Then class path is meant for finding this package is available in which directory. Okay, na? Everyone got that? Yeah. Now, next question. Up to now, we have not discussed the next point. Look at there. So many new questions, new points we are learning today. Up to yesterday, we got clarity on fully qualified name and import statement execution flow. We are learning so many important interview questions based on import statement. Tell me, if you import a parent package contain dot class files and also contain sub package, na? Come on, come on, come on. Import key, package contain classes and also contain what? Sub packages. If you import parent package, will sub package also imported? What the meaning of import? Import means getting access to the classes. If I use a parent package, only we get the classes access to the parent package. How can I get the sub package classes? Possible or not possible? Not possible. Let me try. Let me try. I am going to create a class. I am trying to create a class now. Open new notepad. Open new notepad. I am creating a class called B. Okay, na? Last points, sir. Last points, sir. I am creating a class called B, which is a public, open bracket, closed bracket. Okay. Public void M2 of open bracket, closed bracket, right? System.out.println. System.out.println. Then inside I'm writing double quotes, B M2 from. I want to make this class be available in a package, child package of P1, P1.P2, P1.P2. Okay. And here I'm writing from P1.P2 package. Okay, where I'm saving, I want to save this program in a C drive, test folder in P1 package, sub package, right click, new, P2 package, inside P2 package. Now I'm saving b.java. Any objection? Rababu, any objection? I can save anywhere, right? Then tell me now. So now package P1.a, class B M2 method, save it, go to test program. Already P1.a place I am writing star, P1.star I have written. A1 equal to new A. Everyone answer? Compiler searching for A in which package? P1 package. Compiler further searching for P1 package where? C colon test by using set class path option. By using set class path option, it can find P1 package in C colon test. Any compile time error? No compile time error. Program compiled successfully. Come on, everyone should answer. Compile successfully. Okay. Now, here I am going to write B object. B1 equal to new B. Bolo nana. If I write B1 equal to b1 dot m2 method I have called. Then what happened? Program compiler not compiled. Program compiler not compiled. Not compiled. Why? Compiler software searching for a class B in a main method not available. In the class not available. In the Java file not available. In a P6 package not available. Then it is giving priority to P1 package. Hey, where compiler searching for P1 package in according to class path settings. What the class path setting you have done? Class path setting you have done current directory. In current directory, what the current directory? Packages. In packages, P1 available or not available? Not available. P1 is not available. Then class path going to C colon test. It is going to C colon test folder. Where are you C colon test? In C colon test, searching for P1 available. In P1, it is searching for A. Yes, available. Searching for B, available or not available? Not available. Hence, compiler will throw error. Cannot find symbol class B. Cannot find symbol class B. You asked compiler to search only up to P1 only. In P1, there is no b.java. Where b.java available? In P2. So tell me, if I import parent package, will child package classes also imported? No. You must explicitly import child package also. How to import child package? P1 dot P2 dot star. Hey, understand? P1 dot P2 dot star you have to import, save it, then go to command prompt, clear screen, and now compiled it. Now will compile it? Come on, will it compile now? Yes. How compiler will compile? Compiler first go to P2 P6 package in the packages folder, searching for test.java. Again I'm explaining same point. Please try to reply along with me. Some people are not replying after class, crying like anything are not working. Try to reply along with me. Tell me now. So in the class test, now test class belongs to P6 main method. String class belongs to java.lang package. System belongs to java.lang. A compiler searching for A in main method not available. Searching in class not available. Searching in the Java file not available. Searching in the P6 not available. Searching in the P1. Now tell me. Compiler searching for P1 where? According to class path. In class path I have used dot. Searching for P1 in the current directory packages not available. Searching in the C colon test available. Go to P1. In P1 dot star. Dot star means what? Directly available in P1. Yes, available a.java. Now linking it and coming down. This line successfully compiled. Go to P1. Same procedure repeated again. Searching for B in the main method not available. Searching in the class not available. Searching in Java file not available. You have used import statement with star. So first priority to P6 not available. Then P1 dot star. P1 searching in the class path dot current directory not available. Searching in the C colon test P1 available. In P1 b.java file is not there. Then go to subpackage P2. In P2 it is available. Then it is reading b.java and compile. Look at there. Dot class file generated background. Hello. All you people are walking along with me in the path. All you people are walking along with me in my path. Understand a class path in import combination with a sub package and parent package. Today class is little heavy. So every day class is increasing day by day points are increasing. BM2 from P1 dot P2 dot package. Day by day I'm increasing the story. Okay, for example, this b.java file and this P2 package, P1 package, I am placing in a current directory. Then what will happen? Go to current folder, packages folder, paste here, P1. And now I am deleting this a.java, this one. Then go to P2, b.class file is remove, right click, open with notepad from current working directory. P1.P2 package from current working directory. Save it. Go to command prompt. Look at there now. I have P1 package here, also there. P2 package here, also there. Two places I am placing, both I am placing side by side. Then tell me, from where? Inside P1 package, a.java file is not there. Into P2 package, b.java file is there. Now I have created name conflict. In A, there is no name conflict. Package name conflict is created and Java file name conflict created. This is the class path. Everything is work based on the class path, Nana. Tell me, class A is linking from test folder P1 package. Yes or no? Yes or no? Everyone reply. Only few people are replying. Remaining people are what are you doing? A.java file linking to which package? P1 package or test folder P1 package or current working directory P1 package? According to class path dot, according to class path dot, it is going to packages folder. In packages folder searching for P1 package. In P1 package A.java file is there or not there? I'm talking about A. Here A is not there, Nana. Then how it can link here? Then it is moving to C:\test test. In C:\test test, package P1 is there? Yes. In package P1 A.java file is there? Yes. Then it is linking here. Everyone understand? Everyone understand? See, I will keep all the directories open to you so that you will get clarity. P2. Okay, everything I'm placing, I'm opening every folder and placing here. D drive, 9 AM, packages, P1. Now look at there. In P1, A.java file is not there. Then P2, B.java file is there, both the places. Okay, now everything I'm placing side by side for your understanding. Then open command prompt. Command prompt, class path set like this. Then Java C p6.test.java. Inside test.java, you have written import p1 dot star, import p1 dot p2 dot star. Now p1 is available in current directory, also available in test directory. First priority you are asking to what? Current directory. P1 dot P2 available in current directory, also available in test directory. First priority you are giving to whom now? Dot. Then test.java file, compiler software going for A1 equal to new A. Then A1 equal to new A, P1 dot star going to current directory according to class path, going to current directory P1. In P1 A is not available. Then moving to the next directory. In the next directory test P1 A.java is there, linking to here. Then A.class file compiled here. Understand? Hello? Did you get clarity? Next point. Next point. Next point. Now control is going to B.java. Now B1 equal to new B. Compiler searching for B in a current directory in a P1 package. Not there. C:\test directory in a P1 package, B searching. Not there. Then moving to next import statement. P1 dot P2 dot star. Then searching for P1 dot P2 in current directory. Available. Available inside B.java. Na? Then tell me. This B.java file compiled here. Yes or no? Look at there. All you understand? Current directory P1.P2.B.java file compiled means linked here. Okay. Next, A is a linking from test folder P1. It's all because of our target class path. Based on the class path. Class path and import both will be working. Both will working. So you should have a strong knowledge on both. I'm going to ask one more question. If you don't give answer, what I will do? I will only give answer. Tell me, if I execute program, okay, from where it is executed? In the same compiler linking paths only according to class path. Java p6.test. Look at that. AM1 from package P1, BM2 from P1.P2 package from current working directory. I am confident. Any question asking from now, package import fully qualified name, I can play Chedugudu with the interviewer. Checka, I will answer. What is your position? Are you came to that position or still in confusion? Now let's see how much you understood small test case, I will do that. Copy a.java file, paste here also. Okay, paste here also. Okay, Mr. Rohit B is having little bit confusion. How much little bit? If you tell me, I can help you. Okay, Mr. Rohit B is having little bit confusion. So express your confusion, I can help you. Now tell me, sir, if I run this program, what happened? I'll open this a.java file here, open with Notepad. Now here I'm writing from current working directory. Tell me now, let's close this. We will get output from where? We'll get output from where? From current working directory P1 or from test folder P1. If I run this program now, it is executed from where? Huh? You are marvelous here. Super. Hey, Chitti. My dear BTech students. My dear BTech students. I hope you understand the meaning of BTech students. Huh? What is the meaning of BTech students? My dear BTech students. Bolo. What is the meaning of BTech student? Excellent, brainless. Arey, JVM is working with .java files. .java files. JVM. Compiler work with .java, .class files both. JVM is searching for only .class files, right? JVM don't know source code. JVM know only byte code. Tell me, in the current working directory, according to class path, this is the class path. According to class path, JVM should search for .class file in the current directory. Available? No. Then go to C:\test. Let's see what happened. AM1 from package P1. Okay, na? It is coming output from here. We have modified the code from current working directory. Okay, JVM will work with only .class file, not with .java files. JVM don't know source code. Now, compiler software has compiled and linking this class. But what am I doing? I am compiling this a.java file alone. Java C P1/a.java file. Look at the .class file I have intentionally generated here. Okay. Now, according to the class path, clear screen. According to the class path, Bolo, now JVM will run a class from P1 package of current working directory, P1 package of test folder. Bolo. Excellent. Test folder. Some people are telling test folder. Some people are telling test folder. When you change your thinking process here, simple point here. JVM follows class path. Now in the current directory, P1 package is there. In P1 package, a.class file is there. It will load and execute from there. That's all. Sir, Java very tough, sir. Very tough. Very tough, huh? You are making it tough. Kumbal chicken biryani eating not tough. Which side bone is there? Which side that soft piece is there? You are searching. That time it is not tough. Whereas subject is tough. People who has given right answer, are you getting happy tears? People who are giving correct answer, are you feeling happy tears? Are you getting goosebumps? Are you tasting the success? Once you taste success, no one can stop you. You will not get sleep night time. You will get up and still will try to solve one more question. You keep try one more question. And you'll go to different websites and you are solving one more because you are feeling so hungry. Okay, being a student, You should feel so much hungry of the subject. Okay, if you are not feeling hungry of the subject, you never get success. One program should not satisfy, two programs should not satisfy. You know, even though you are sleeping, in the dreams programs should come, you should write. That much you should feel hungry. That much if you feel hungry, you will get what? No, excellency. Once you get excellency on the subject, success comes automatically. Job will come automatically. Salary will come automatically. Wife and husband come automatically. Children will come automatically. Happiness will come automatically. Pressure will go on automatically. Pleasure will come automatically. Are you catching my point? Everybody got clarity? Yeah? So if you get excellency, success follows automatically. You no need to worry about success. If you are looking for success, success never come. Always run behind excellency. Improve the knowledge. Practice more test cases. You must feel hungry of the subject. You must eat more and more, more and more, more and more. Shall I ask one question? Now, A.class file is in P1 directory. A.class file available in P1 directory, current directory. B.java file available in P2 directory. B.java file available in P2 directory in current directory. Now name conflicts I created. Name conflicts I created, okay? Then now, clear screen. I am setting the class path something like this, Buji. C:/test run. Okay? I have written C:/test. Now tell me, Java p6.test if I run, any problem? Will you get any problem? Will you get any problem or no problem? Come on, come on. Some people are not answering. Will you get problem or no problem? There is a problem. There is a problem. You are all thinking about A, B only, but nobody is thinking about tester. Are Buji, JVM first should find P6 package. In P6 package tester. JVM follows class path setup. You are asking to search for P6 where? In a C:/test. In C:/test, there is no P6. It will throw exception. Could not find or load main class P6.test. Okay, clear screen. Now look at there. Class path C:/test. I am compiling test.java file with that above class path. Any problem? I'm compiling with above class path. Any compile time error? Compiler will not throw error. Compiler will not search for P6 in a class path. It search in the current directory because it's a .java file. .java files searching will not do with class path. Only .class files searching will be done with the class path. By default, .java files will be searched only in the current directories. So there is no compile time error. But B class is linking from where? B class linking from not current package P2, linking from test class P2 because you have run only C:/test. Okay, na? But if you run, then you will get error because JVM searching for .class file according to class path will get error. I hope you understand this topic. Erabuji, now I'm writing C:/test semicolon dot. Then now I'm writing Java P6.test. Now tell me any error now? No. JVM searching for P6 package in C:/test first, not available. Searching in dot, available. Then going inside P6 test.class file. In a P6 test.class file, the statement is what? P1.a, searching for P1 in C:/test, available. Now the P class is loaded from P1 test, not from current directory. Now P1.P2.b, searching in, now test folder P2, the outputs are coming from P1 package. Look at that. Current working directory messages are not coming. So this is how you have to play with all the packages. Import statement, class path, you have to know the difference. Okay, now difference between import statement and class path you must understand. Can I hope all you people understand? Okay, these two questions are very interesting, 49 and 50. What is the difference between import statement and class path? If you import parent package, will sub package classes are imported? Okay, no. Then next, what is the difference between import p1 dot star, import p1 dot a? Provide access to all public classes available in the p1. Import p1 dot a provide access only to the class A available in p1 and it should be public. Next, import p1 dot p2 dot a provide access to all classes available in the subpackage p2. Provide access to only class A available in p2 and this A must be public. What is the compiler algorithm for searching dot class file? All right, already we have seen the complete algorithm, you know it. Compiler will not search for .java files in the class path. Only JVM will search for .class files in the class path. .class files only will search in the class path. JVM or compiler doesn't search for .java files. .java file by default searched in the current working directory. Can hope all 52 questions understood? Babu, did I make it all concepts easy to you or confusion? Some confusion masters are there. Please express your doubts. If you have any doubts, please express your doubt. Don't sit silently as if you understood really. Look at these 4 statements. Now, today's discussion is this slide. Both classes are available in current working directory. Okay. Both classes package name is same but available in different folder. Both classes packages are different, available in current working directory. Both classes packages are different, available in different directories. Tell me, both classes are available in current directory. Current directory ante no need to set class path, no need to access with a fully qualified name, no need to declare class and its members as public because both are belongs to same current working directory. Are you visualizing? Are you visualizing? Shall I write the diagram? What is happening? Now look at here. I am creating a folder. This is the folder. Inside folder I am creating a folder called, let's say, project. In the project folder, I created a.java and I created b.java, accessing a.java class from b.java class. Tell me, do we need any public required? No. Do we need any import statement required or fully qualified name required? No. Do we need any class path required? No. All are in the same project folder. No package. Okay. Next, case number 2. Next structure. Okay. A1, A2 are available in the same package. Package is P1. A.java file, B.java file, both are available in P1 package. Then do we need any public required? No. Do we need import or fully qualified required? No. Do we need class path? No. Some people are not answering, silently watching. I don't know. Can I imagine? Okay, if you are not talking, that means you understood. I'll get the feeling. Shall I? So when I'm asking question, understanding or not understanding any questions, if you don't reply, I'll feel that you understood. And I'll continue the next points. Tell me now. Here, project. In project, I'm creating a.java in a P1 package. Okay. A.java in P1 package. And B.java in P2 package. Okay. Then now try to answer. Public required or not required? Public. Public is required. Fully qualified name or import statement required or not required? Required. Class path required. Class path required? Not required. Because both are in the same project. Na? Current directory by default will be used. Next. Now I am trying to take another test case. Now in the project, this is project folder. In a project folder, P1 package there. Okay, P2 package there. In a P2 package, we have b.java. Now I am taking another folder, C drive test folder. Now here I have P1 package. In P1 package, I have a.java. Okay. Now a.java file want to access b.java file which is available in P1 package, which is available in different directory. Then all the people answer. Public required import statement or fully qualified name required. Class path also required. All three are required. Everyone got clarity on the topic? That is what the slide I have written here. Take screenshot of this. Take screenshot of this. Packages and import statement, this much heavy story is there. There are so many students are learning package and import statement in just 1 hour. 1 hour or 15 minutes they are learning. 1 hour, 15 minutes completed. But for us, oh my God, how many days we learn? I don't know, is it my mistake of teaching these many days? Or because concept is that I teach these many days, I don't know. 1 second, sir. I'll make it like this so that it's easy for you to see both side by side. 1 second. 1 second, sir. So these many days I teach. So I don't know whether you are happy or not happy. So just one thing you do. Whatever I have taught, once again you revise. If you feel that something I can remove, I'm ready to remove. Okay? The concept, whatever I taught, from the concept, if something I can remove, tell me, I'm ready to remove for your juniors batch. Take screenshot. Completely all 4 steps are there side by side. Take screenshot. Case 1, case 2, case 3. Even I can write. Okay. Case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. Yeah, ask Nana, ask. Poonam, Soumya, what's your doubt? Ask. Case 2, class path required. Why? Both are available in same package, na? Why class path required? Both are available in same package and that they are available in the project folder. Okay. Different folder. Okay. Both classes package is same, but available in different folder. Okay. Let me write that case also. Here also class path required. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for reminding that case. Case 2. Let me write. Right. In this case, okay, classes are a different folder, but packages are same. Then in this case, public not required. Fully qualified name not required. Class path required. Okay, now two cases. Same package available in the same project folder. Available in same package available in different directory. Public not required. Fully qualified name not required, but class path is required. Yeah. Now you can take. Yeah, please take one more time. Please take the screenshot one more time. Okay. Now, any questions? When we compiled test.java, we got 4.class file, but in previous class, we didn't get just 2 class files. Why, sir? Why we get 4 classes? We have used 3 classes. Test.class, A.class, B.class. 3.class files are generated. Only 3.class file generated. Puna, not 4 classes. Yesterday, 4 classes are generated because of inner classes. Source file level class A, class level class A, method level class A 3 plus test class 4. Okay. Sarens has given answer before me only. Yeah. Wonderfully understood question. Yeah. Excellent. Sarens Goyal, before I answer only, he given answer by reading the question. Excellent. He realized the question of what you are asking, Poonam. Wonderful. Question number 1 to 43, I couldn't attend. Okay, attend from the YouTube, right? Subirim, Hajarika. Hajarika, it is there already in the YouTube. Go and watch. Yeah. Okay. So I hope you realized why Hare Krishna is taking more number of days. Okay. Because this much knowledge I am sharing. And in this knowledge, at least one point, can you ask me to remove? Can I remove? Not possible. And tell me, last questions. Why public class name and Java file name should be same? Come on, sir. Come on, sir. Can you please answer finally? This question is very important with this entire knowledge. Why public class name and Java file name should be same? I told you 2 reasons. Reason number one, for knowing this dot class file this class created in which Java file easily. And second, when I don't create this dot class file and when I compile test dot class file, automatically the classes are compiled now. Open command prompt, clear screen, set class path, First I am placing dot and then placing C colon test. When I compile test.java file, automatically A class and B class are compiled. This concept is called what? Auto compilation. What do you say? This concept is called auto compilation. Look at there. B.java file not compiled. Now I learn new point. Hello. B.java file is not compiled. I learn new point. Why B.class file is not compiled? Anyone can guess? I also learn. Hey, not because of sub package here. Yesterday point. Now, compiler first search for A.java, A.class file. Compiler algorithm first searching for A.class file, A.java file, A.class file. Compiler searching for, okay, .class file, B.class file. In current directory, P2 package not available. Searching in C colon test, in C colon test P2, B.class file is available. If available, then immediately it is verifying the .java file. .java file it is verifying. Right. Now .java file available in C colon test with the time 1016. Also available in current directory with the time 1022. And this .class file time is 1036. So that's why it is using B.class file. Everyone understand? I also learn one new point now. That's what. More test cases, more points will come. Look at the output coming. BM2 from P1.P2.package. Okay, sir. Now I have a small case. Are you ready? Did you understand why this A.B.class file is used? Package is same P1, P2, P1, P2. First searching for a .class file according to class path. According to class path, B.class file is found here. So I'm checking the .java file, .java file timestamp. Now .java file timestamp B.java file is here and B.java file is here with less timestamp. Now in B.java file, I am giving more timestamp here. Open with Notepad and giving the some dash. Some more spaces I am giving. Save. Okay, close this. Okay, now close this. Then tell me now, if I compile this program, tell me auto compilation of B.java file in package P1, P2 happened? Because it's a high timestamp, more timestamp it is there. Run. Game. Are you enjoy the game? Are you enjoy the game? I enjoyed because I learned new point today. Look at here. Program executed from current working directory. Okay. Okay. Let us quickly play one more game. I am removing this B.class file from here. Keeping this B.class file here. Open this B.java file from here. Open with Notepad. And here I am writing C:/test. Save. And tell me whose timestamp is more now? Whose timestamp is more now? B.class file is available in P1, P2. It's a timestamp, .class file timestamp is 1036. B.java file timestamp is 1059. And B.java file timestamp is 1058. Let's see, compiler consider which directory. Look at there. See na current directory. Did you understand? Wonderful. It is a considering compilation based on class path. Super. Output is coming from current working directory. So let us repeat once again. If .class file is available and if .class file timestamp is less than .java file, then .java file compilation is considered based on class path. I'll catch my point. Class path folder.java file is compiled. .java file will not be considered timestamp. .class file, .java file timestamp will be considered, and that .java file compiled based on class path. Simple point, okay? So by following this video, you two people try to do all this testing by your own. Can I hope? Will do today? Will you do today? Right. So tomorrow, there are 4 questions are there. If you practice today, given all points with sub packages, today we discussed so many points. What the new points we discussed? What import keyword will do? Import keyword will only link the class to the import package. Import statement will link the package to the accessing classes. Second point, import p1 dot star. Okay, import p1 dot star will not compile the classes. Import p1 dot a will compile the class. Import p1 dot star only verify p1 package is available or not. If you want to consider package, just empty folder not sufficient. Inside one .java file must be there. Okay, import p1 dot a package must be there. A.java file must be there. Inside A.java class A must be there. And next, import statement will not import the class. Import statement only will link the class and leave it, that's it. Okay, but it will compile. And then next, how to work with the sub packages. If you create sub package just by importing parent package, it will not import. You have to import the sub package also. Okay, if there is any name conflict is there, then how can I solve it? By using fully qualified name. And then algorithm test cases, some more algorithm test cases we understood. And fully why public class name and Java file name should be same, we understood. Java file name and public class name must be same for 2 reasons. For knowing in which Java file the class is created, and to achieve auto compilation. And these are the complete algorithm, compiler and JVM following algorithm with important test case we learn here. Difference between import and package. Today class is very, very important. If you practice today class, earlier we discussed 9 classes will be revised. Just today class will revise all earlier 8 classes. 8 classes, all 8 classes will be revised. So I'm requesting you, all people practice today class. Don't miss it. Okay, now? Okay. So I hope tomorrow we all participate and enjoy tomorrow class more. If you practice today class, you will enjoy tomorrow. Right. Thank you. That's all for the day. See you tomorrow.